All right, guys, we told you we had a guest joining us on the show today. Is an artist, fashion entrepreneur, and model who describes himself as a positive, self-sufficient, supportive person. He also believes his winning mentality never fails to push him and those around him to greater heights. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the show, Big Brother Naija Level Up ex-housemate, Groovy!
Oh, wow. It's a nail polish for me.
Yes.
It's so giving.
Different styles.
Love. And you had to like include pink somehow.
Pink. Pink Panther. Pink Panther.
Love.
That's why they call me Pink Panther.
Yeah.
Nice. Body that like into it.
And I didn't know that you're this tall. Yeah,
So-
seeing you, I would say, yes, tall guy. But then when I stood up to hug him, I'm like, oh, wow.
Okay, so if Honeypot is saying that, I think I'm like the tallest person on the show. Groovy said
What do
that
you mean? I'm taller than you.
You say? Anyway.
You do it.
And you know why I felt that way? Because I am not short.
Yes.
I'm not short.
Yeah, that is amazing. So
Yeah.
I wanted to, first question.
Yeah.
I'm just going to jump smack into it. Are you prepared? It's not hard like that, don't worry.
Anyway, I have my man, Japan.
Now, let me now tell you something. J-Paul is not going to help me.
He's not going to help you.
Yeah.
English.
So I want to know, what's the worst thing you've heard about yourself since you left the house? Because there was one that happened the very first day, before you had even stepped in.
Yeah, that's right.
Bust my head, yeah.
He says, bust my head.
Bust my head. I want busted my head, to be honest. Like, I came outside, like, and, you know, because it's a lot, you get.
Yeah.
Like, there's so much information going out, like, oh, look at this, look at this, look at this, look at that. But then that one I heard, as soon as I, finished speaking to my man.
Ebuka.
Right, that one really truly busted
And they
my
said
head.
that it has a bad
I
press.
was like, bro, like, how, man? Yo, the boy is neat. Like, literally, I walk into the house, and the girl comes in next, and then we have, like, a conversation, like, for like, some minutes. And then, bro, we're like in close quarters. Like,
Yeah, so how did we get around the way?
So if you're wondering what we're
Like,
talking about, there was that viral. I think people had just really started wanting to find like dirt and information about people. And from day one, somebody said that the picture that Ebuka looked like he was leaning away
Away from
Groovy.
because of bad
Everybody
breath.
just started. Groovy had bad breath, and I'm like, why? How? Like, are you there?
it's crazy because.
Ebuka cleared the air though.
Yeah,
he
so
did.
I heard. So I
Cleared the air. Wow,
love to him regardless.
Choice of words.
Love to him
Ebuka cleared
regardless.
the air. Choice of words.
Okay.
Cleared the air.
No, but the thing is, most of these people live on social media, so
Yeah.
they take a lot. I'm sorry, I'm just going to try and explain for you. I'm backing you up.
He's trying to help you.
Okay.
So they watch on social media, so they take all these funny moments and the rest, and they want to make a story out of it. It's actually, it might not even be the truth. There might be no inkling of truth
Actually.
to it. It's just to have a conversation.
Yeah. I mean, that's just what I think. That's just what it's about, and really, like the lifestyle that I came into, that I chose, as a result of being on the show.
Yeah.
It just makes you have to be open to criticism. Do you get?
That's right.
You need to have a thick skin. Your body got stick. You know, because people will be saying, things here and there. I don't sound like professional. But,
You have grown thick skin.
Yeah. I mean, I add more armor like this, do you get? Because I feel like this, this lifestyle, you need to be able to.
I really like that you have said that because, of course, one of the questions that I know, I am very, very sure
Body armor unlocked. Body armor.
that they have been asking you is how you fell into a lot of, I don't know whether to say triangle or something. Maybe it does not even have a shape or something. I mean, let's talk about that. Let's talk about Beauty leaving the house. I mean, because of what she's done, and she had to be, sent away that way. And then when she came out, she, according to what I saw, I think she still felt in her head that there was still a relationship. Like in her head, like from the interview, she still felt that there was a relationship. I'd actually like to know quickly, have you had any discussion with Beauty since you left pertaining to this issue of Fina or, relationship and all that? Have you had any talks?
Okay, first of all, please allow me to reintroduce myself. My name is Groovy, baby boy of the season, man of the season for a reason, Pink Panther, Mixta, Kagiso, president of the Gentleman's Club. Okay. You understand?
Get them.
You understand? So,
You have to bring the gentleman in
Yes,
so that
me
before
too,
you answer
yes.
this question, so that it
you
will.
know, I have to summon all the spirits, all the meetings into me to be able to allow me to dive into that. Yeah, but I mean, as I would always say, when I was on the show, even outside, every single experience that that I had in that show, leading up to even the day that I left, I feel like it's all just part of my own journey into into the house.
Yeah.
Do you get, like, there was no way I would have been able to predict certain things, and some certain outcomes, because I actually came to the show to be myself, to live my true experience, and then to grow into it, and then to have fun, which I believe that I did for like 60-something days, 9 weeks. No big deal, you get me? So which I did, and now that now that I'm out, or ever since I came out, regardless, like, it has just been, for me to just tell myself that, you know what, everything that happened, and it happened for a reason, do you get? And it's all just like, as I always say, love and light, you understand? Just spreading that, continue with that same positive energy, and everything that I had inside the house, just building, good bonds and working on myself. I came out of the house, got introduced to my new fan base, the Groovers. Love you guys so much. Groovers! Best in the world, what you said. You understand? Backing me, back to back, everything that was said. So, I mean, it's just about that regardless. And I will always show love to anybody that shows love to me. Do you get, like, whatever aside, controversy aside, like, that's not what the boy is about. Do you get me? So, to answer that your question.
Yes, I was waiting.
So to answer that your question, it's on a love and life P. I don't want to, no need to dive too much into that. Like I said, I am very accommodating of anybody that is ready to accommodate me. So you understand? So yeah, so like, let's not, if you can pick that any 2 cents from that, I'm sure you get it.
All right, so the thing is, it's very easy to pick a 2 cents from that's not a 2 cents that you're saying. Because
Anybody that smiles at me, I smile back.
Because what I just understood is, if you smile at me, I'm gonna be smiling.
Yes.
No, but like, we got, like, that's what I'm saying.
It's giving triangles, trapezium, parallelogram.
No, I think like for me, regardless, like, I am just that walking, like, whatever of positivity. Do you get? Just just be in a space, have fun. I don't know you guys. I've seen you on the show, but then I come here and then you see the energy, you see how everywhere is. Like, that's just that's my thing. That's where I thrive. I thrive in those kind of environments. So definitely, situations will happen and all those kind of things, but then it's just about being able to come out of that environment. But if I'm in a space like this, I don't want to know who that person is. Like I said, bro, like, with a reason, like, it's just, man, you get me? So, like, you get, like, regardless of whatever has been said or in the past, like, I'm focused on the present, focused on the now. Your energy. I feel like it's warm. You see, that's just it. But if I come here and everybody, they do, really, that kind of thing, like, you would obviously, tell, see that in the whole thing.
So I have my next question for you.
All right.
But before that, you spoke about the Groovers. Those people won't kill you. I get one time So you had just come out of the house.
Yeah.
So I had an interview, somebody does, asked me, I said, Groovy was the guy, like, every lady was after him, and all that stuff. He had that energy. But towards the end, you were quiet a bit. I felt like your energy had gone low a bit before you came out. Everybody won't kill me, man. They won't kill me. I guys just stand up. Groovers, I love you people too. It's my boy.
Groovers, are you listening? Mr. J. Paul, I stand out and official.
Back off, please.
Mr. J. Paul, but I mean, just to touch on what you said, like I said, with everything that happened, when we were in separate levels, you get to us now, like, switching levels, right? And then you're now in, like, a different environment. Like I said, to be honest, like, I would not trade, apart from obviously the things that were out of my control. Like I said, I enjoyed every single day in that house, right? It was beautiful, like, the wins and the losses, like, every single thing. And I always gave my energy, like, I came out and I was like, more Groovy, you did do this, you did act, you did this, you did that. Like, even the weird moments, like, even the funny, crazy things that I was doing, like, it was all just like a vibe for me. So I enjoyed every single thing. You get, like, I will always say that I know how to use my energy. You get, and like I said, like, that is where I thrive. Like, if I'm in an environment that I don't feel like it's like what I'm hearing is not beneficial to my mental health, because you know, say today inside that house, to go through that, you get like you need to consider yourself. So everybody, you know, we deal with things differently. So me, for my own mental health, it's like, yo, I need to be in an environment where I can accept things that help me to function. You get so probably. This whole thing about him being quiet is just it's a 24-hour show.
True.
You will never be able to see every single conversation. Do you get? You will never be, because there are 28 housemates, so it's like a lot. Do you get me? So like I enjoyed every single thing, you know, that happened in the house. And like I said, switching levels, even when I now moved upstairs to level 1, you get, like, that was not like a different vibe for me, because like it just felt like the first day of coming into the house. It'd be like say new housemate just enter.
You were happy.
Like, that's what I'm saying. First day, it just felt like first day of coming into the house. You get like them being like, you see a new housemate. Once a new housemate enters, like there's a boss. You wonder what's happening.
So I'm going to get into your this thing now, because we have to take this quick break. Can I tell it?
He choked.
All right. So we understand that you love our energy. Okay.
This Flash, what are you saying?
Yes, what you're saying. We'll go on this break and we will return.
I have the tallest man in the building.
Ultimate
ex-bbnaija housemate.
Another one. I just remember another one.
So it's the way he just has all these
High for himself.
light
Skin.
I don't make
light
rules,
skin.
though. Like I said, I came outside and I had names that were bestowed upon me. Now, the ultimate light skin, that one, obviously, I realized that in the house, because I used to be like, should I mean fair pass for this house? Because we had like Kes, I think Kes, you know, we had Kes as well.
Kes,
Then I'd be like, Mama could not look me well, look this guy. But like, now you be ultimate light skin. I'm like, okay, no.
Wow.
Ultimate light skin.
Love.
So we just saw that video. You and Chomsy.
He's giving breakfast.
Please, give us more gist about what happened.
More just about what happened.
Yeah.
Specifically about how Fina is like a sister to you.
Sister.
Eh?
You didn't play
Should
yourself?
we play it again?
Are you joking?
Should we play it again?
Nah, this was no.
Is it?
We were literally talking like this.
And then you said,
Fina
is like a sister to me. Oh my God.
He's giving breakfast.
I do not.
We have receipts.
You have receipts.
We should play it again.
Okay.
Are you joking?
Where is the tape?
Where is the tape? I'm trying to help you here, but...
Is it certain? No. Groovy stands on his word. Like I don't back out of anything. Like, obviously, I came out of the house and there were certain statements that I made in the house, you know, that people took, you know, obviously, when you can say something, but mean it in another way. You get, and I've
like
noticed.
Like sisters, winning someone.
See, how many days now we be say I don't come up for this house now? Like, never heard that. Never, to be honest.
Really?
I have never heard that. I've been going for, interviews.
Immediately you went to the other level.
Events. Like, the fair piece, like, nah. He splash.
We have your file.
I beg. Let's be guided, I beg. Nah, because, we're going for...
Emotions
are... You come out of the house.
You know how it is.
Back to back.
I know how it is, actually.
You don't know how it is?
Was anybody your sister, J. Paul?
Let's not go there.
All right. Thank you.
You take good.
Oh, my word. But would you say that you enjoyed your experience in the house?
Yeah, I did. Beautiful. Like, fan of the show for like the longest time. You get.
Oh, you talked about how you've been watching it forever.
Yeah, I've been watching the show for forever. My family, you know, my mom, she big on. Like, the whole family just big on it. Like, my mom sees, like, a diehard fan. So she would always be like, sometimes she'd be like, one of you should go on audition now.
Oh, wow, okay.
So it was a dream come true.
Yeah, but that's just the thing. So me, it's kind of like in my head, I was just like, you know what? I'm this kind of person that if I want to do something, like, I will go for it. You know, obviously, it's just a matter of whether you're going to get it or not. So
was it the first time of you?
Nah, I applied last year.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so I just sent in a video. But then the video, like, I don't even want to talk about that video. So, like, but I had a very good feeling about this one. You know, so literally, like, even when I was applying, I didn't even tell my mom. Yeah, like, I didn't even tell my mom. I think I told her at when I got, like, the medicals mail or something. Yeah, she was like, actually, I had already told my siblings, so I think they ratted me out to her already. And my mom has this attitude of, no, Allah, no problem, let us hear from his mouth, from his own mouth. So when I told her, she now tried to act like, hey, hey, okay, but like, stop pretending. Like, I know you already know, you get. So, and then like, it's just, Big Brother is just massive, you know. Sometimes I say it's addictive, to be honest.
Oh,
like,
wow.
even it will get to stages where I might have my own favorite. My mom too will have my own favorite.
Oh, yeah, I get it.
She'll be like, why you support this person? I'll be like,
Yeah,
why
I
you support
get
this person?
it,
Like,
I
you get
get
like,
it.
so I think it was just like a, you know, like a dream come true, you know, for that to happen. And, you know, I'm happy that I did that. Like, I did that for myself, did that for my family. Yeah, like representing, like, to be honest, like the boy has been, you know, this hustle, you don't take for this.
All right,
hustle.
now let's talk about
You get
family
me?
since you have touched on it.
Yeah,
because,
yeah.
you know, when you came out and then your mom and your sister, like it was a family thing.
Yeah.
And
Oh,
then
such a
again,
cute
your
video.
dad,
Yeah.
you know, and then you were talking about how your dad and your mom were not together.
Yeah.
And like it's, I don't know, at the back.
Yeah.
And tell me about it.
God, this
So,
is good.
I mean, look
Now, don't get parara for you.
I will not
God is good.
God is good all the time.
All
You know, because, I mean, for you, I think ex-bbnaija is another thing entirely for you. It's like bringing your family together
Yeah.
for you. I mean, talk about how respectful you are, even when you stepped in today and being a proper gentleman.
Yeah.
I mean,
By the way, he came very early.
and it came early too.
What you saying?
Yes, I
What you
mean,
saying?
I think you should bank on this dude. I think so, yeah.
Bank on you. What you saying? Groovy's, yeah, everything.
So tell me the feeling, like your family coming together and everything, you coming out of Big Brother and this
Yeah.
happening. Tell us about it.
Yo, I will always say like I'm a family guy, very family oriented. Like I love my family to death. I'm the firstborn, you know, actually, for those who don't know, I have 5 younger ones. And, you know, like being the firstborn, you just have this sense of responsibility, you know, to always look out for your family, look after them. And I'm happy that, you know, I went into the direction of, for my modeling to business, because that also helped me to start, you know, fending for myself and also contributing to the family. So even when things started getting rough, all those things I was saying in the house about, you know, my parents, you know, there was always, you know, I always had something to contribute. And I'm blessed to even have two, you know, my two immediate siblings, right? So they are obviously working as well. They stay with me, so I was always saying that they stay with me, and they're also contributing in their own way. So it's just part of that ginger that I have, you know, because I want to do well and I also want them to do well, because, yo, it's better if 3 people are contributing, like helping, than one person. Do you get, like, you don't always want people to always be on your neck. So my family, like, I love them to death, and I'm so happy, you know, and because I'm also big on prayer, it was obviously always a prayer point for me that my time inside the house would definitely paint, you know, we obviously bring not just joy to them, but pride as well. Like, this is our product, this is our son, this is him representing, you know, the family. So big love to my dad and my mom, obviously, for, you know, making those dreams, you know, come true as far, you know, just getting to see them. Like, I teared up in the video, like, I just began you know, like, I couldn't help it, to be honest. Like, just being able to see them, like, I couldn't help it. And I think one of the first things they said was, like, we're so proud of you.
Oh, wow.
I'm so proud of you, you know, that's what got me really emotional. Then we did our Icho. What you say? We did our Icho. So, yeah, I love them so much. And it's just up from here, to be honest. Like, in whatever they do, whatever I'm doing, is support. And like I said, I have a new family now, the Groovers. You get, they're my new family. Like I said, they back me. He can testify, like you said. You understand? So, yeah, so they back me. And it's just about that. Like, I'm just, you know, it's exciting times, to be honest. So much going forward for Groovy, the brand. I do have actually, so like an online sales. I started that for my business, Groovy Collections. Yeah, so anybody that's watching, go check that out. Massive discount, 50% off.
Accessories.
On clothing, accessories, almost everything. You know, so it's just about getting that back, creating value, building the brand, establishing connections, and like I said, love and light. You know, both to
boy!
both to Groovers. You understand? You know, both to Groovers and non-Groovers alike. It's just love and light. Let's, you know, let's build, let's make things work for each other.
So before we wrap up the show, I wanted to ask you this question. So this season, there was a twist, you know, level 1, level 2, which we didn't have in other seasons. And before you went into the house, you had someone else that you stayed in lockdown with. So everybody had a partner, and you were paired up with Shegs. And every season has a villain that everybody wants to attack. You get. And you have been close to Shegs in the house, and even during lockdown, you guys were buddies. So from your own point of view, when you came out to everything that was going on, what was going through your head?
Yeah, so you know, that was crazy, as you say, crazy times regardless. Like, So obviously coming out of the house, you know, and I now came out with him.
Yeah.
Came out with Sex, came out with Hermes, and we had our media rounds, you know. So I was obviously, you know, I got to know about the questions and the things people were saying about him. Like, you know, I do feel like there's a reason why we were paired together, and it's because we might have our differences, but we have so much alike. You know, I see that positivity about him. You know, just that sense of, you know, welcoming every single person. You know, interactions. You know, and he's very intellectual, and I you know, I relate to that. You know, so we had such a, you know, very good bond. We had the same Bible. Like,
Oh, wow.
it was crazy. It was crazy. Like we had
That's
so much.
interesting.
Like and just a family guy, just like I am. So it was just crazy to just come out and see everything that I said about him, because you know, he's actually a very, you know, genuine guy, lovable and friendly, and obviously ambitious, and has everything going on for him. So us coming out, I'm happy. I'm happy and I'm not happy. Obviously, I'm not happy because I came out in the 9th week, but then I'm happy that I was there to be with him throughout the whole thing, you know, along with Hermes. So, you know, to support our brother, because push that narrative, because that's just what it's about. You know, whatever happened in the show, happened.
For the show.
How is Fina, by the way?
On that light, she's good. She's good.
What's the situation?
What's the situation?
I will go on the show.
All right, so we have recorded it that as he said this, that we'll go on a commercial break. And you know that Fina does not like this type of thing. Well done. Continue.
Wait. You have to also realize that we are still doing our rounds.
Yes,
you get.
definitely.
We still have sponsors that we are still going to see. So it's not like we're done. We see each other on a normal, like we see each other date, like on a not a day to day, but then we always see at events. But me, I don't want to miss events. Me cannot go miss out on my blessing. You understand? So we see each other. So there. So when I tell you she's good, she is good. Just like every other person, you know, that I respect her.
All right.
All right, so I want to know, because you mentioned your clothing brand, accessories, and all that.
Exactly.
But what about like modeling? You didn't say anything. Fashion Week is coming.
What are you saying? Should I
Say your
strut?
market.
See this swag now. What are you
Movies,
saying?
is it-
See, yo. Like I said, Groovy the brand is about a lot of things. God bless the boy with versatility. You understand? So, like I've already talked about my business, online sales starting today, massive promo. Get on that. It's at Groovy Collections. I have my own fashion brand, my own clothing line that I'm working on. You know, so I'm just, you know, I just work with my team. We're doing a lot to just make sure that we get that, you know, done. So exciting and massive announcements coming up soon, so watch out for that. I've also got my modeling, and the man's been modeling since 2014, so it's in my DNA.
Long time, man.
You get me?
I mean, bragging rights.
You get me? So it's there. So all brands, anywhere, local, foreign, international fashion week, what you saying? Let's get on that, because once I wear your clothes like this,
Finish.
He's all over.
it's a done deal. You get me? So yeah, it's a done deal. So I'm gonna wear your clothes. I'm gonna wear my clothes. Let's get that bag. Let's get.
Thank you so much,
Brand, I mean, just open to a lot, you know, brand ambassador deals, being also like a beacon of light to the youth.
Now we have to
Want to
go.
contribute to that.
We have
My
to
music
go.
is there too.
We have
Acting is there
He's
too.
plenty.
So Groovy, what are you saying?
I totally, absolutely love your vibe.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Groovy. And that is our time with our guest. And of course, today we will be back to talk about the movie showing at the movies after the break.